Hello, this is Vicky on YouTube. I don't know if you ever paid attention to the GMO food situation nowadays globally. Also, you could read a book in English, wrote a book about bad farming, of how the industrialized farming harms dramatically the environment and the human's health. Back in 2001, China entered the WTO, and then America exported happily the GMO food to China, and also the evil Switzerland exported Nestle coffee with the artificial fat to China's market freely. All of a sudden, the biggest population's market is open to the world. I think by that time, Chinese people were also excited that we thought we are now united, reconnected with the global market. But it just is where the disaster started. If I look back now, I thought to myself, I think it's crazy. It's crazy. This cost to environment and to Chinese people, to our people's health, were both invisible back that time, right? And the opening and reform policy was actually so silly, right? And Mr. Deng was talking about no matter white or black cat, who catches the mice is a good cat. That means back that time, China lost the ethics. And this old civilization that's sustainable for thousands of years, you cannot, now any existing Asian civilization cannot say that we're abandoning the ethics. Even the religions, right? The religions, now we know, all of them, we have the morality system on every single religion. And back to open and reform policy in 1992, the whole country got crazy. And 9 years later, we got in WTO. And now the breast cancer, the cancer rate is so high. We are number one. We are number two economy in the world. And we are number one cancer patients. In the statistics, right? We outbeat every single country. We are the car racing. We are the playground of those Swiss or American pharmacies. Pharmaceutical industries love us, love Chinese. That's the largest population. That's where the consumers are. And they are mainly the landlords' offspring. They are stupid. And many ones who were born in 1970s, 80s, those are the generations who leaking the Western, the Europe, American ideologies' asses happily. So this situation will change until the born after 2000 the Chinese grown up, and they don't have the lack of the national confidence. They gradually have better education. They see the whole picture. They are no more stupid like the ridiculous scene of the Nobel Literature Prize winner back in 2012, the Mo Yan. Also the lady from Wuhan. They both grown up in Red China, and they finished the free college. Even the country paying for their college back that time. They got money every month from the communism country, right? And finished their college. Unlike the American college people, they went to college, and most of them have loans. They have to pay back. And Mo Yan, the Nobel Literature Prize winner, and Fang Fang, who wrote about gossiping the Wuhan situation, they were kind of ridiculous. Back 100 years ago, in the concession in China, in Shanghai, usually you can see the labels showing saying that Chinese and dogs are not allowed to enter. Chinese and dogs are not allowed to enter this park. So why communism could be popular in China? There was the past historical background. And Mo Yan, Fang Fang, apparently, they don't get it. And for the appearance and the Fang Fang's, Mo Yan and Fang Fang, and for their actual ability, if they grown up in Hong Kong or they grown up in the States, the job are waiting for them are dishwashers. They can just go to the Chinatown doing the restaurant kitchen work, right? And now they were just selling the fantasy created by their fictional scandals of China, and they won prize. So they just leaking the ass what the Western media already have the perception of China, and they make them believe this is the reality, and they won the prize. So Mo Yan in tuxedo at the Nobel Prize, he thinks that's honor, and I take it as a scandal of this nation for this certain era of time. And maybe in 10 years or 20 years, the young generation, when the landlord's offspring are less stupid, they will have another perspective. So back to what I'm originally talking about this GMO food, about the cancer rate. I believe clearly capitalism are eating the people. And now, because Europeans and Americans, they got raped by capitalism way longer than the Chinese. So Chinese just need some time. The citizens get to realize that, capitalism is not a joke. It's crazy. So 100 years ago, people got so rebellious over this system. Now it seems reasonable. So it takes time for people to wake. And now I think the landlord's offsprings are gradually getting waken up.